Hello. How is everyone? Hey, where'd it go? I love OBS sometimes. There's 5 people here, but are the 5 people who want to play? Or are people just looking? If you want to play, type play in chat. Hey, Nightbot's working. I don't know why it... Okay, Nightbot registered Jeff saying play these nuts, but it didn't register Quebecer saying play in chat. Did I turn off? Oh, I had mod eligibility off. Now I got Quebecer. Alright, well, 5 people said play. How Which of the rules do you want me to go over? Or do you want to just figure it out as we go? Alright, well, I'm going to roll Nightbot, and whoever it picks gets to pick a character first. Zeno, do you want to be a bard, cleric, fighter, rogue, or wizard? Zeno will be rogue. Alright, Quebecer, your pick. Bard, cleric, fighter, or wizard? Since we'll be doing this through Twitch, technically everyone looking will be able to see everything that the rogue can see, but you could maybe pretend that you can't see everything the rogue can see. I just won't give your characters the option to do things in the dark, even if you can see everything. Wizard. Alright, Smeargle. Bard, cleric, or fighter? Alright, who gets the last pick? It's Hamster. Bard or fighter? Where are you going to force Josh to be? Oh, I should ask you, do you want your character to be male or female? Or do you want their picture to be male or female? They can still be non-binary, anything you want. If you have no opinion, I will just leave them as they are. Hamster, Bard. Zeno. I have to change yours. making sure everything works.
Gamba, gamba, gamba.
Gamba? I think this is the first time anyone ever did Gamba. Why didn't Vontos TTS work?
Kikakasta Nike.
What?
This is Vontos here to give you a huge scare. Boo scary ah.
Okay, it eventually worked. Alright, let's see what wins the prediction. Come on, number 3. What is it? It's number 2. Congratulations, whoever was number 2.
This is Vontos and I rigged the Gamba.
Alright, well, I cannot find the note I wrote for how this was supposed to start. So we're just going to go with whatever I come up with. Okay, the 5 of you are gathered in a mansion. So that classic story of an inheritance from a distant relative. He's leaving you a total of 5,000 Vontos points. All you have to do is spend the night in a haunted mansion. Anyone who stays the entire night and survives gets the inheritance. You guys are all standing in the entrance room, which is called a foyer. You're all talking. Some of you, maybe you know each other. You do all have a similar relative, at least. I don't know how distant he is. Maybe he was your father and you're all siblings. You're all talking, beginning of the night, you're feeling good, the house doesn't look too haunted. And suddenly, all the lights in the room go out. And the front door flies open, inviting you to leave. You hear something upstairs moving. You can't tell what it is, but it's large. This is your last chance to leave. If you stay, it might be your last life, your last night on Earth. Oh, the fighter wants to leave. I'm sure he is serious. The door goes outside. Oh, wait, let me... This is what you can see. I'll zoom out. Okay, I'm going to... Actually, no, I won't roll for turn order. Your turns will go in the order that Nightbot picked you. So Xeno will go first. Let me tell you what you're going to do. Discovering that I can't keep the OBS chat and the Foundry scene open at the same time. This is getting difficult. All right, you can... Let me select you so you can see what you can see. There are doors to the north, doors to the left, a door to the south that leads outside, a couple doors on the right. If you open a door, I will tell you what's through there. Some doors lead to hallways, some doors lead to actual rooms. Anytime you enter a room will be your turn. You have to spend the entire hour in that room. Except for the fighter if he uses his high stamina. Okay. Rogue is going to open the door to the right. And the rogue can see a lot. I guess I wasn't going to tell you everything you can see in the room. I will just tell you if it is a room or if it is a hallway or a stairway. This is a room, and it will be where you will spend the rest of the hour. Okay, the road goes in. Quebecer. You can see doors to the north, doors to the left, doors to the south. Do you want to follow the rogue into the door on the right, or did you want to go through a different door? So Hamster's following Xeno and Quebecer's following Hamster. Is that what you're doing? Okay. Hamster, you're also in the room. You just have to trust me. Quebecer's in there. All right, Smeargle. Did you want to follow them, or did you want to pick a different door? You know each other in what context? Josh, what did you want to do? Up. Which door? Top, middle. Through this door, you can see a stairway. It will not count as a room if you go into it. Oh, he's going to go in. It is completely dark. You can't see anything. You can use one of your torches, but you only have two, and light might attract enemies to your position. Do you still want to light the torch? Pull your way through the dark. I guess, yeah, he can feel his way through. Um, you can feel stairs leading up, and you can feel stairs leading down. Which one do you want to take? Do you want to trip down the stairs? Okay. So are you going downstairs then? Okay. It is pitch black down here. You can see absolutely nothing. You can feel a wall. Okay. The wall leads this direction until you bump into some barrels. They're large barrels, like old wine casks or something. And I'm going to say you can either end your turn right here, or you can light a torch. So I don't think you can feel your way any further than this. Okay. Back in the other room, I'm going to go ahead and move the bard, the wizard, and the cleric into the light. You're in a room, looks like some sort of recreational room. There is a chessboard to the north that you can barely see. It's a fireplace with some seating around it. And in the darkness, only the rogue can see there's a piano. As you enter the room, the piano begins to play a tune. You don't see anyone else in the room with you, hostile or friendly. What do you want to do in this room? Any of the four of you? No, you don't have detect magic. Alright, Zeno is searching the room. No, there's nothing you can fit in this room. There are a couple doors to the south of the room. One of them's in the light, one of them the rogue can see. Okay, Quebecer uses Mage Hand to try to play the piano. What he heard? Nothing happens. Seems like maybe you need someone with some musical talent to play on the piano. Playing the piano would not count as a use of Hamster's instrument ability. Zeno, as you're exploring the room, you look at the chessboard and you notice that white is only one move away from making a checkmate. Okay. Hamster plays the song. Hamster finishes the song that began on the piano. And as Hamster finishes playing the song, a piece of paper pops out of the piano. It looks like part of a note that someone was writing, but never sent to anyone. The note says, "I've seen the monster, the beast that only comes out when the owner of the house dies. It was more horrible than I could have imagined. The only thing more horrible was what happened to the others who were with me that night. Oh God, first they..." But the note was never finished. Alright, Zeno, you made the chess move, made it as white. Alright, making a checkmate as white makes everyone in the room feel a little bit better. You each get 1 health. You're all up to 11. Yeah, you can search the desk. Nothing's in it, though. Yeah, you can continue looking around the room. But as you're doing that, you hear something upstairs moving. Sounds like it's moving closer to you. You can hear it stop in the stairway that the fighter went into at the beginning. Answer gets away from the light. Alright, there are 9 hours until dawn. You guys can go back through the door that you came in. You can try the door to the south in this room. One of the doors is locked. It doesn't go anywhere. But the other one you could try, or you could all just stay in this room. And fighter, you can stay where you are, or you can light a torch, or you can feel your way back towards the stairs. I can't find the fighter. Yes, Josh, you also heard the footsteps. Alright, the rogue wants to go south. Open the door, it looks like a full room in there. If you go through the door, that will be where you spend the rest of the turn. Okay. Ah! The rogue is entering the room. Are the rest of you still following him? And the fighter is lighting a torch. I will get to you in a moment. Bard going with the rogue. Cleric going with the rogue. Hey, there's the fighter. Quebecer, do you want the wizard to follow everyone else you were with? Alright, fighter. Continuing past the barrels. This stairway leads to a door that is locked, unfortunately. Oh, yes. Josh, do you want to continue and explore the entire room you're in, or do you want to stay anywhere, or do you want to go back up the stairs? Wizard, you can go back through the door to the left that you came in, or you can go through the door below you that the other three went through, or you can stay in the room where you're at. Alright, Fighter's going to explore. You see a lot of barrels. You're in a cellar of some sort. And you find another stairway over on the left side of the cellar. You don't notice anything important in any of the barrels. But if there's something in particular you want to investigate, you can, or you can just go up the stairs. Or you can stay where you're at. Or you can go back up the stairs that you came down, even though you're not getting close to them. Okay. Fighter is going up the stairs. Alright, you've got a bunch of doors you can try, or you can continue and go all the way to the top floor. Or you can stay where you're at. And you can keep your torch lit, or you can put your torch out. But there are no lights where you're at, so if you put it out, you'll be back in the darkness. Okay, Fighter is going to stay where he's at, in the other staircase. Wizard, did you decide what you wanted to do? Quebecer? Okay, the three of you in this room, you're in a library of some sort. There are books on the shelves, and it looks like there is a journal sitting out on the desk. What do you want to do in this room? Okay, let me get to Quebecer first. Is my voice still being weird? You can go back through the door you came in through on the left side. You can go through the door that's down that the other three went in, or you can stay where you're at in this room. Yeah, the room you're in's in kind of a corner. There aren't a lot of ways in and out of that one. Okay. So Hamster is checking the bookcase for notes, and you don't find any. Smeargle's reading the journal. The journal's written by another guest to the house. The journal entry they were writing describes how they met with a few of their friends in the entrance room of the house. Then all the lights went out. The front door flew open, and they were locked in the darkness. They went through the door on the right. They played the piano, and they made a chess move. Then they came down into the library and started writing this journal entry. When suddenly, a ghost appeared. Uh, you can try to speak to the ghost if you want. Alright, Zeno ran and hid in the darkness. Okay, Rebecca tries to speak to the ghost, and the ghost doesn't respond. Hamster hides behind the bookshelves. Smeargle, what do you want to do? Smeargle's also going to try talking to the ghost. The ghost ignores both of you. The ghost is going to try to mind control the wizard. If it gets a 10 or higher, it gets a 17. Wizard. You are now mind controlled. You walk away to the edge of the room, and you stop there. Alright, Rogue Bard. Do you want to keep hiding, or do you want to try to fight the ghost? The way combat will work is I will roll a d20. If you get a 10 or higher, you hit. And then I'll roll a d4 to see how much damage is done. All right, Smeargle. What do you want to do with the ghost? Smeargle's going to use one of his amulet charges. And it works. The ghost just turns around and walks away. It walks into the corner, and it stays there for the rest of the hour. Which is now over. There are 8 hours to dawn. You can hear the steps you heard earlier. Moving down the stairs into the room where you began the night. It walks over and enters the room that you just left that had the piano, and it stops there. You can now go back into the room that the monster just entered. You can go through the door. Let me select the rogue so you can see. You can go through the door that's right above you, or you can stay in the room where you're at. If you stay in the room where you're at, you will have to fight the ghost again. And Wizard, you are no longer mind controlled. Yes, you are unpossessed. Um, yeah, there's about half of the beginning room is lit up. And Fighter, you still have your torch lit. You can stay where you're at, you can check any of the doors you're next to, or you can go up or down the stairs. Yes, the door to the east is locked. All the doors that lead outside are locked. Alright, Fighter's going upstairs. If I can figure out... What do the rest of you want to do? I'm going to turn out your light just so I don't show you everything as I drag you across. Alright, Fighter. You've got 2 doors you can try. You can go back downstairs, or you can stay where you're at. Which room are you asking about, Quebecer? That door opens to a tiny storage room. It will not count as a room if you enter. Every fireplace should be lit. The fireplaces should be the only sources of light, unless you guys create light. Okay, the fighter goes in. Becker wants to burn the house down. Alright, you can stay in this room or you can go back out and check the other door. Okay, Rogue going in the beginning room. Bard following. Wizard and Cleric. Okay, Cleric's gonna follow. Maybe. I don't know why it won't let me do that. Fighter is going to try the other door. This door leads to a large area similar to the room that everyone else is in the bottom floor. If you go into this room, it won't count as entering a room. You'll be able to go into a different one. Yes, there are only 2 doors in the room you're in now. You can go into the entrance area, or you can go into the room with the piano, or you can stay in the room where you're at. Fighter, you're in a large foyer area on the top floor. It has a lot of doors that you can see, but nothing else interesting. You can search for a secret door, but you don't find any. There aren't any secret doors in this room. Do you want to look at the suit of armor? If you want to put the suit of armor on, you can. But that will probably make a lot of noise. It looks like metal armor. Yeah, we're kind of doing multiple people's turn at once. I told you that there aren't any secret doors here. Also, everyone in the main room, what do you want to do? You can try another door, or you can stay where you're at. Or you can run away out the front door. Top left door. It looks like a bedroom. If you go into that room, Josh, that will be your turn. Okay. Fighter goes in, and I will get back to you in a moment. Actually, no, I won't get back to you. You look around the room, there isn't anything you see on the desks or on the floor. I'm just going to open these doors because they aren't rooms. The room below you leads to a small closet, and the room to the left of you leads to a bathroom. You can stay in the bedroom or you can go into one of those rooms. Okay. Fighter is on the bed. The door you just opened, Rogue, leads to a dining room of some sort. And Hamster said wanted to look in a different room. The top left door. So the one that's right above you here. Okay, Hamster. The room you're looking in looks like a study of some sort. And that will be where your turn ends if you go in there. Rogue, the door to the left of you is a small storage closet. You can go in and it won't cost you your turn. It is dark. No, there is nothing useful in there, Rogue. Um, all right, Bard. You're in the study. Smeargle, your companions have all gone different directions. Did you want to follow one of them? And Quebecer, did you want to follow either of them? Okay, so you're going to the stairs, and you're going downstairs. You're outside. All right, you are in the cellar in the dark, feeling your way along the wall. Smeargle gonna go into the closet with the rogue. Hamster. This door leads to a bathroom. Inside the study, you see You see a pile of papers. Looks like someone was going through them. Yes, Quebecer, if you use your light, you can see down here. Hamster searches the papers and finds I can't find what you found. Hamster, do you have whispers turned on Twitch? I'm gonna send you a secret if you do. Alright, Quebecer, I will get to you in your light in a moment. As soon as I remember how to do whispers. Okay, wizard. Going to use light. Are you going to continue to follow Joush's path and go up the other stairway? That is true. You can look around the room where you're in. Go this way. This leads to a locked door. Gonna go put hamster. You can go anywhere in this room. You see lots of barrels. You see tables. You see stairways. Yes. The barrels all look like they're empty. The table has nothing of interest on it. Okay, so next. Yeah, I won't count this as a room. You will continue going up the stairs. Is that what you want to do? All right. You are in this little area again. And this door should be open. So that's the door Josh went through. You've got two doors below you, one door above you. Door above. One of the doors is locked, the other door leads to a bathroom. Okay, that was pretty pointless. I shouldn't have even included those doors. You can go into the bathroom if you want, or you can check one of the other doors. Okay. One door leads to a tiny closet, the other door leads to a kitchen, a sort of food preparation area. If you go into that room, that will be where you'll spend your turn. You search the closet and you don't find anything in it. You can stay in the closet or you can go back out. All right, you go into the kitchen and there's food sitting out. Looks like it's being freshly prepared. Do you want to do anything in here or do you want to end your turn here? The So the thing on the left side of the room is like an oven. There's food on the shelves above and below the oven. There's probably food inside the oven too. Okay, the wizard's gonna help cook. Let her cook. So anything in particular you want to do, or do you just want to spend the rest of the turn helping cook? Um, well, you could have used the bathroom and then come out here without washing your hands. I think rubbing your unsanitary hand all over the food is the best way you can poison it. Okay, the wizard is. Did my microphone just get quiet? Was it very loud earlier? Looked like a setting was wrong. All right. All right, while you're all doing that, the noise you heard that entered the room with the piano, you can now hear it coming back into the main entrance room. It notices the light from the study to the north and from the dining room to the south. The rogue and the cleric. You can hear it passing right by your closet as it goes into the dining room. And it's now your turn again, rogue. And anyone else who wants to do their turn. Okay, which stairs do you guys want to go up? Bard, you are stuck. Alright, Bard and the rogue are going up the north stairs. Bard, you can't see anything in this stairway. You can feel your way up. Smeargle, do you still want to follow the rogue? Quebecer, you search the kitchen. You don't find anything useful in there, other than the food that you've poisoned. Um, Trying to get you all upstairs. Which room are you going into? You heard something moving into the room below you. Josh is. Spoiler, that's how I do lighting. I click my notes things. Josh still has his torch lit, and he's resting on the bed in his bedroom. Or did you mean out of game? Where did he go? Alright, Fighter, what did you want to do? Becker is going to hide in the closet. I can send him the note if you want, or you can just do it. That would probably be quicker. And he's going to turn off his light. Alright. Rogue, Bard, Cleric. You've got a lot of doors you can try. Well, you've got a lot of doors the Rogue can try. The other two can't see anything. And Fighter, you are still laying in bed. The room with no lights inside it. Um, So you want to try doors until you find a room with no lights. Okay. All right, Fighter is going to stay in bed. Bard, Rogue, and Cleric. Here. Oh, oh no, where'd the Bard go? Bard got squished inside the Rogue. Well, enter this room. This is a small little arts and crafts room. There's some sculptures and some paintings, including a painting on the wall of all five of you. Five of you have some ominous danger behind you in the painting. Do you want to do anything in this room? Three of you, you're in a arts and crafts room. There's sculptures being worked on and paintings on the wall, including a painting of all five of you house guests with some ominous danger in the background behind you. You cannot tell what the danger is. You just get a sense of dread when you're looking. Yeah, only Speaker can see it. Hamster and Smeargle can't actually see it. You can check the doors. Two of them lead to other rooms, and you can't go in them. And the one to the north leads to a tiny little closet that has art supplies in it. Alright, the doors are closed, and you guys can hide in the closet if you want. You search the room, and you don't find any clues. Head low, Bunny. Alright, there are 6 hours until dawn. You hear something in the main floor. Sounds like it moves into the kitchen. It sniffs around the food, and then you don't hear it move anymore. You can sense that it's not still in the kitchen, but you don't know where it went. Alright. Rogue, you saw that you have two doors that lead to other rooms, or you can go back out to the main room on this floor. Fighter, you're still laying in bed. And Wizard, you're still in a closet. What do any of you want to do? Closest unexplored room. You could hear the sound, Josh, and everyone upstairs. You could hear the sound move on the main floor, and then it stopped moving. And you got a sense that it is not still in the room where it was when it was moving. All right, the closest unexplored room to you is the dining area. Quebecer. To get there, you'd have to go through the main area and then down in. You enter the dining area with a large pipe organ. As you enter, the organ begins playing on its own. The rest of you said you're going to the left. You enter a room that has a bunch of hunting trophies on the wall. Heads of animals, taxidermied carcasses that some former resident of this house hunted and put up here, as well as a suit of armor standing in the corner. What do you want to do in this room? Quebecer, you search the dining room, and unfortunately you don't find anything useful. The only thing of note you see is the large organ. Alright, Hamster is playing a song. The three of them must split. Josh went all the way to the top floor. You got off and started looking around on the main floor. Alright, the three of you. Are you doing anything in this room? Or is your turn ending? Alright, what do you want to search in this room? There's enough light here for all of you to see. So I'll show you. Rebecca is banging on the organ. Rogue, you don't find anything in the fireplace. Bard, you don't find anything on the deer heads. You guys want to investigate anything else, or do you want to end your turn? Smeargle, do you want to investigate anything? The door to the left is locked. It goes outside. The only doors that go anywhere are the one to the top and the one to the right that you just came through. Smeargle is going to investigate the suit of armor. As he's looking at the armor, suddenly one of the taxidermied animals springs to life and pounces at Smeargle. It's an 18, it hits. It does a whole 1 damage. Alright, we'll go in order now. So Zeno, it's your turn first if you want to fight this. And then Smeargle second, and then Hamster third. Do you want to try to pet it? It's a panther. Does that change your mind? Do you want to pet that? Alright, Zeno goes up and tries to pet it. And it bites him. Whoops, I should roll a d20 first. No. Hits him for 5 damage. Alright, now Smeargle, it's your turn. Use all 5 of your healing usage to Bring Zeno back up. Or you can attack the Panther. Alright, Snurgle's gonna swing his staff. And hits. I didn't decide if I was gonna do bonus damage for 20, but I think I will. Does 4 damage to the Panther. Panther falls over and is once again dead. Alright, now you can use healing or you can end your turn. Snurgle's gonna end it. Quebecer, while you're sitting at the organ playing a high note, you don't even notice the large mass approaching you. A hulk of tentacles, eyes, mouths, arms, legs approaches and consumes you in a single gulp. The rest of you, all you can hear of the wizard is one last scream. And you know that you'll never see the wizard again. On that note, it's you guys' turn. You want to go back through the door you came in, or through the door above you, which leads to the main area on the top floor? If you go into the arts and crafts room, that will be the end of your turn. There might be another way to get into the room. You definitely want to go in there. going to go through south-facing doors on the right side. Josh, are you staying in bed?
This is Vontos. And I'm here to say that Hamster wins 5 billion Vontos points.
Right, the door you went through leads to a small hallway. Let me get you in. Alright. It's a small hallway. There's 2 doors below you and 1 door to the right. Yes, your power nap is over. You survived for 4 hours. I think 4 hours is good. Which room do you want to go down into? The one right below you? That you peeked in before? You guys are in another large study. Um, See a desk with some papers on it and some bookshelves, some other shelves with other assorted things on it. Is there anything you want to do here? And there's enough light for all of you to see. All right, Josh, where do you want to go now that your power nap's over? I don't think there is a top left. It's like a window or something. You guys don't find anything in the papers. You don't find anything interesting in the bookshelves. Yeah, Queb, that's it for you, if you want to go. Or you can stay and watch everyone else die. Is your torch still? Yeah, your torch is still lit. Okay, just a moment. Alright, fighter, you walk into a little vanity. There's some trunks with clothes in them and a little mirror on the wall. You look into the mirror, you just see yourself, and when you look back, there's a ghostly shape behind you. But when you turn around, nothing's there. You're not sure if what you saw was real or not. This does not count as a full room. You can go into another room if you'd like. I don't think it was badly executed. I expected more people to die this quickly. All right, Zeno uses his scroll of finding and finds a secret lever hidden underneath the desk. When you pull the lever under the desk, a bookshelf on the north end of the room swings open and reveals a hidden door and a small closet. Okay, Rogue, do you want to go in there? Or do you want to let the cleric go in alone? Or the bard? Okay, the rogue goes in and looks inside. And I'm going to whisper you on Twitch. Hold on. All right. Josh, did you say? Yes, you're going back. All right. Are you going to stay in the bedroom or are you going to go out into the main area on this floor? All right. What would you like to do in this main area? Would you like to try any doors? Would you like to stay where you're at? Would you like to go down one of the staircases? Far right. There are two doors. Let me see if they hopefully lead to different rooms. You see a large bedroom. Going inside would be where your turn would end. He goes inside. As you enter the room, you walk near a small statue, and as you approach, it speaks to you and says, "Hey there, young man, what are you doing in here? You don't look like the owner." How do you respond to the statue? Oh, the owner invited you? How did you know the owner? Oh, that's terrible to hear. Were you too close? I don't know. Were you? Oh, well, then I'm sorry that you won't get to see him again. Tell you what, you seem like a nice young man. So I'll let you know a little secret. If you go in through the closet on the left side of this room, and then go through the door just below it, there's a little something inside the chest in there. Would you like to go check that out? Oh, yes, of course. We statues don't get hugs as often as we'd like. All right, you have hugged the statue. What do you want to do now? Um, my name is Marbelina. What's your name? Alright, well, you take care now, Josh. They say this house is haunted, but I don't know anything about that. You go and you check the closet, and you find a piece of paper that says something I'm going to whisper. Okay, and the rest of you already did your turn, so there are 4 hours left. You can hear the creature coming back upstairs using the back staircase on the left side of the house. Alright, Rogue. It's your turn again. You can go back into the arts room to the left of you. You can go into the little hallway just above the room where you're at, or you can stay in the room where you're at. It sounds like the creature is on the back staircase, and you didn't hear any sound after it got there. It sounded like that's where it is right now. But the main staircase on the top side of the house, you didn't hear anything. Okay, Smeargle, are you going to go with them? Alright, as you're walking down the stairs between the top floor and the main floor, the stairs suddenly give out and turn into a ramp. All three of you slide down to the first floor and you take 1 point of damage. And these stairs can no longer be climbed up. If you want to go upstairs, you'll have to use the back stairway. But you continue on to the basement. Alright, it is dark, only the rogue can see. What would you like to do? So you want to go away from the monster? Maybe over here, towards the locked door? Move the barrels in the middle of the room, which I cannot actually do on this map, but you don't find anything there. Yes, the door to the right is locked. You could knock the door down, but it leads outside. Want to look under all the barrels? Or you want to let the rogue look? The rogue's the only one who can see, so if anyone wants to look, it'll be up to him. As you're searching under barrels, you find another secret door. And inside, there's some mysterious circle. Well, Zeno went into the circle. Hamster, did you stop holding hands, Hamster? Smeargle, are you staying with them? While they're figuring out where to stand, ouch. There is only one door in and out of this room. You can stay here or you can go through that door. You peek out at the door. The torchlight doesn't extend very far, but you don't see anything out there. You heard something. It sounded like at the other end of the house on this floor. Josh, you enter. Whoops. Ouch. Enter another bedroom. This one is very clean. You don't see anything on the walls or on the desks. But you hear shutters banging on the outside. If all three of you went down into the basement together, I think all three of you are in the circle. Yes, that is a door. That door leads outside to a small den, and it would not count as a neutral if you wanted to go through it. Look outside and you don't see anything. You continue to hear shutters banging. So you step outside, the banging stops. You still don't see anything, but now you don't hear anything. Call out hello, but no one responds. Three of you in the basement. Is there anything else you wanted to do? Yeah, the three of you are in the circle. But first, as Josh goes inside, a demon dog jumps out. And it slashes at him. It hits for 1 damage. Alright, Josh, what do you want to do? Do you want to fight back or do you want to try to pet it? And what do the three of you in the basement want to do? Fighter's going to attack silvered weapon. I say the silver button did. Okay. Well, if you don't kill it, you'll have a chance to pet it. Oh no. You did 5 damage. The dog disappears into a puff of red smoke. I'm sorry. Meanwhile, in the basement, our rogue, our bard, and our cleric are trying to decide what to do in this circle here. Ah, you monster! Oh, you missed, Smeargle, when you tried to stab him. Alright, Smeargle, how will you respond? You could use your healing on him. Do you want advantage? Here, I will pretend. There, you did 3 damage to Smeargle. Sorry, Smeargle, that was very rigged. Now, Smeargle gets to go before you, Hamster. We're gonna go back to the actual turn order. Alright, how many points do you want to heal? You can heal between 1 and 5. Smeargle here's deals 2 damage. Now, Hamster, you can shoot, but you will have disadvantage because you can't see anything. Oh, a 9. 9 misses. Fighter, I think there's nothing for you to do, Fighter, so we're gonna skip you and go back to the rogue. 3 of you want to continuing doing whatever you're doing, you can just tell me that. It will save time. Right, no advantage this time. It's not a sneak attack. It misses again. Smeargle, do you want to heal or do you want to fight back? Unfortunately, can't run because you entered this room. It's gonna hit Xeno with the staff. And he hits for 1 damage. Oops. Well, he's holding a staff. That's different than a crossbow. You can say it's rigged if you want. All right, hamster. Whoops, that was supposed to be disadvantaged, but you missed anyway. Zeno, are you going to continue to attack? Did you say? Okay. Zeno's got bloodlust. Smeargle must die. He does 4 damage to Smeargle. Smeargle, do you want to heal or attack? Gonna attack. Oh, it's a 1. He's, he completely swings and misses everything. Answered. I think you said you wanted to keep attacking. I don't remember. All right. Disadvantage. Also gets a 1. The crossbow. I don't know. You missed badly. I'll just say that. Oh, Zeno hits again. If he gets a 4 on this d4, Smeargle will be dead. It's a 1. All right, Smeargle, you can heal up to 3 points, or you can keep attacking. Smeargle's gonna heal. Hamster misses again. Zeno misses. All right, Smeargle, all you can do now is attack. Unless you want to try using your turn undead on somebody who's not undead. That hits. If this is a 4, Zeno will be dead. It's a 1. All right, Hamster, let's see if you can hit with your crossbow. Oh, that one does hit. For 2 damage. Zeno gets a 20. Did I say I was doing something for 20s earlier? Actually, don't remember. Well, it also didn't matter, because you rolled high enough to kill in one shot. But fine. I'm waiting to see if Zeno or Smeargle have opinions on what I should do for a 20. Because this might kill Smeargle. And if it doesn't kill Smeargle, Smeargle might kill Zeno. Your D20 was a 20. Your D4, oh, your D4 was a 4 anyway. And with that horrible treachery, Smeargle dies. And the moment he dies, all three of the living players, Xeno, Hamster, and even Joush, where are you? I don't even remember where you were. Oh yeah, you just killed that dog, you monster. All the creaking and creepy sounds you heard in the house, they all instantly stop. All the lights come back on, except they're all on a floor where none of you are, so you can't see them. And that horrible, creeping monster thing that only got one of you, the sound it was making immediately stops. And I'm going to say there's one last bit of magic in the house that brings you all back to the same room together. Ah, the bard, the fighter, and the rogue have survived by ending the haunting, by betraying and murdering Smeargle in the circle. And they're going to bury Smeargle in the basement. I'm sorry, but Marbelina is she is gone. The haunting's over. No, you can't murder him now. He's a fighter. He'd probably kill both of you. Technically, they killed Marbelina by killing Smeargle. Yeah, all Joush knows is that he murdered a dog and then got teleported back to the main floor. He might think that he ended the haunting. Yeah, have any of you seen Queb? Maybe he ended the haunting. I was really hoping Smeargle would kill Zeno and unknowingly be the one who ended the haunting. Um, that's a good question. I had some things in mind for Mage Hand, but I don't think any of them ever really came up. I guess you could have like stayed in the dark of the room and used the Mage Hand to do something out in the light, so you could like pick something up without anyone seeing you. My idea for I don't know what you would have picked up. I just thought maybe it would be useful. My idea for the wizard was that the light would be something that he could turn on and off at will. So you could just like turn it on for a minute to look at something and then turn it off without attracting too much attention. But that just seems like a worse version of the rogue. I should have come up with something to use the mage hand for, something specific. The rooms you went into were lit. A lot of the rooms on the top floor were only half lit or partially lit. Just no one noticed because the rogue was leading one group of people and the fighter had his torch lit the whole time. So it seemed like everything was lit. And nothing downstairs in the basement was lit at all. If Queb hadn't started playing the organ, there was a very good chance that the monster got in and killed the rogue, the bard, and the cleric all in one turn. So in that way, he was very helpful. Okay, so you three are gonna go eat some delicious food, I guess. If I can figure out how to get you in there. All right, thanks everyone for playing. This was worse than I expected in some ways, but also better than I expected in some ways. I didn't actually think you guys would put together the two parts of the clue. I thought you would either someone would hide and win or the monster would just eat everyone. It was kind of lucky that it was Zeno and Hamster who got the two parts of the clue since they were working together. Good night, Hamster, and anyone else who's going. Here, I'm going to give you a jump scare before I get off. No, not Grandpa's dog. I'm going to load the other Foundry game and look at something. Uh, I updated the map on the landing page. I guess 3 hours to dawn when it ended. On the map page, I've added a few journal entries for some of these places. Like Stonewood Forest mentions the rumor that it's haunted. And Iron Falls should show you more than this. I need to fix that. And I've updated where you are to along the road now. There's still not a lot to see on this page, but as the campaign goes, I will be adding journal entries for all these labels. I just want to remind you that that exists. And on the Iron Falls map page, oh, there we go. The buildings that you've been in, you can now click on the label and see this woman again. Go to the blacksmith, see what they've got for sale. Read about it. Look at this guy. And I added a tip. Any label on a map page can be clicked. So now you definitely know that exists. And I updated your characters for level 2. That's for level 2. Alright, that's all I'm showing you. No secrets and no spoilers. Nice thing about getting session 1 out of the way is now there's a lot less preparation I have to do for the future sessions. I'm pretty much already done with session 2. No, you don't get D&D secrets for Montos Quiz. You should just rob Magnifice if you want protein. Ah, oh, Doug is still streaming, so I will raid him. I'm sure he'll appreciate the raid. See most of you guys Monday. Don't know when my next stream will be. Training for a job for 3 hours. You can go to the beach instead. Oh, sorry, you have to leave the beach. You have to go to Doug now.